בעזרת השם, פרשת פיקודי. In this week's parasha, משה רבנו פיקודי המשכן. He's giving accounts for all the gold, silver, copper, wool, כל מה שנכנס במשכן, everything that went to the משכן, הוא נותן עכשיו דין וחשבון, הנה ככה, this is how much I received, this is how much I put inside. תזכרו מה שאור החיים, אמן, אור החיים הקדוש said, אור החיים הקדוש said, when they started bringing, it was more even than what they were expected. And Moshe Rabbeinu told them to stop. When he told them to stop, כתוב, והמלאכה הייתה דיים ועותר. אומר אור החיים הקדוש, מה זה די? How much you need? עותר is over. So he says, was it enough or over than what we need? says the אור החיים הקדוש, באמת, הם הביאו, they brought so much, היה יותר מה שצריך. Just people started to get sad, נהיו עצובים. Why? People said, what? I gave a donation, so I'm not even sure Moshe Rabbeinu is going to use it. כל אחד הביא donation. ואם יש יותר מדי, זה לא ייכנס במשכן. אז יהיה בחוץ. And they wanted their piece of gold, their piece of silver, their piece of copper to be part of the Mishkan. Hashem made a miracle. מה השם עשה? The over means the over material was enough also. Went exactly, there was nothing left. It's a miracle, זה היה נס. דיין, אפילו העותר, מה שהיה מיותר נהיה דיין. ככה שכל אחד יהיה לו חלק, each one can have a part in the משכן הקדוש. משה רבנו עכשיו, what is he doing? Everything is finished. He wants to tell them here, I got so much gold, so much I put in the משכן. I got so much silver, so much I put in the משכן. I got so much copper, this is how my... התחיל להגיד להם, he started to give them חשבונות. אלה פיקודי המשכן, אשר פוקד על פי משה. אחר כך נכנס לבעיה. Then he ran into a problem. מה קרה? בכסף, when it came to silver, pure silver, he's missing 1,775 שקל הקודש. 1,775 pieces of silver, coins, missing. הוא יודע בדיוק כמה הוא קיבל, he knows how much he used, חסר לו. He's missing. Wow, what people are going to say now? People are going to start talking, that's all he needs. כבר היו מדברים עליו, already people unfortunately spoke about it. התחיל משה, לא ידע מה לעשות, he didn't know what to do. בקיצור, what happened was a miracle. What's the miracle? The miracle was, as he's sitting, he says, you know what? אני לא מצליח לזכור, I'm not able to. אני אלך ללמוד תורה. Let me go study Torah. הלך ללמוד תורה, he's sitting, he's learning. פתאום birds come, and they're sitting on top of a parochet, on top of a curtain, and this curtain is hanging on silver hooks. He sees the hooks, he sees the birds, he sees the hooks, he says, wow, that's exactly, I forgot to count the hooks. The hooks was exactly 1,775 pieces of silver that I used. והחשבון בא, hooks to hold the parochet. They were made out of silver. זה לא bar, זה hooks. ווים. Not the bar, the hooks. הם שקלו הכל. They measured everything. יפה, הם קיבלו, הם אמרו. You're asking a good question. How did they know how much went inside? When they got the silver, they counted, they weighted it. When they gave it to the artisans, to the ones doing the Mishkan, Yadak, he knew how much he gave him. I gave you so and so much. So he made a cheshbon. I gave to Reuven to make this. To Adanim, I gave Reuven 300 kilo. I gave Shimon to do the hooks, 100 kilo. אתה מבין? Everything was בחשבון. כמה קיבל וכמה נתן. וזה היה חסר, he was missing that. And Hashem showed them, right? The thing is, what we have to understand, that the Mishkan, at the end of the day, מה קרה למשכן? What happened in the Mishkan? At the end of the day, the Mishkan was ready, but they couldn't put it together. You know, like you have all the material, and you have to put it up. They're trying to put it up, אומר רש"י, they're trying to put it up every time, כן? ויביאו את המשכן, הפסוק says like this, ויביאו את המשכן אל משה, את האוהל, את כל כליו, קרסיו, קרשיו, בריחיו, עמודיו, אדניו, ואת מכסה, they brought everything, למה הם מביאים למשה רבנו? says רש"י, you know why? לא יכלו להקימו, they tried, the ones building it, now they know, you know, we put here the poles, we put here the דנים, we put here, כל מים שהם שמים נופל, they put something, it falls, לא מחזיק מעמד, it doesn't stay. אז they came to משה רבנו, מה קורה פה? השם is telling משה רבנו, don't worry, אני עושה כך, אני לא נותן להם להקים, I don't let them do it. I don't let them pick it up. Why? משה רבנו היחיד שלא נתן donation. He's the only one who gave. They were trying to put the Mishkan up and they were not able to. They brought it to משה רבנו. משה אומר להשם, מה קורה? אומר, אני לא נותן להם את chance to bring it up. You're going to put it up by yourself. Just to understand. A piece of wood, העמודים, 48 pillars. כל עמוד 20 אמה. אתה יודע מה זה 20 אמה? 10 מטר. 10 אמות, 10 אמות. 5 meters, 15 feet. 15 feet wide, a foot and a half. אתה יודע איזה קרש זה? כל קרש. Each pillar, 15 feet, foot and a half large. 48 pieces like this. You know how many people you need 3, 4, 5 people to pick it up. They're putting it up, וזה עומד, רוצים להביא את השני, they want to bring the second one, נופל. אז מביאים עוד אנשים, they bring more people. So they put up 2, 3 together, they want to pick up the rest, נופל. They can't put it up. So השם אומר להם, לא. The one who's going to put it up is Moshe Rabbeinu. Why? He's the only one who didn't give a donation. He did not. So if he didn't give a donation, why he let him? Because people were talking. איך זה הוא לא נתן donation? Why didn't he give donation? הוא לא היה צריך. He did not need to give a donation. Why? They gave a donation because they did the golden calf. So they needed the kapara. He was in Har Sinai bringing the Torah. He doesn't need to bring a donation. So people said, yeah, but you know, he should be donating. Yeah, משה רבנו היה עשיר, he was very rich. אבל הוא לא היה צריך. הוא מצא diamond mine in his tent. פסול לך, הלוחות השניים, the second tablets were of diamonds. אז כן. היו out of diamonds. Made out of diamonds. Not a stone. The first one were stone. The second one were out of diamonds. So Hashem אמר לו, go into your tent, start digging, התחיל לחפור, he found 2 huge diamonds. Maybe 50, 70 carats each one, more. 2. כן? אז מצא כזה חתיכה. אז מצא, השם told him, אתה עכשיו פסול לך. עכשיו start to make a מרובע, כן? כל היהלומים שנופלים זה שלך. All the diamonds that fall is yours. אתה יודע כמה היה לו, אתה יודע איזה עשיר הוא נהיה? He became so rich, so he had money, לא חסר לו. רש"י, פסול לך, פרשת כי תישא, שבוע שעבר. לפני שבועיים, sorry. For sure, silver and gold. Yeah, silver and gold. כן, אבל כשהם היו עוברים, when they used to pass by the גויים, מה הייתו נאמן? הוא רוצה עכשיו תפוח, he wants an apple. Right? So when they're in the desert, they pass next to cities. Yeah, Moab, Ammon, all those cities. When they came, they had to go out of the cloud and they go to marketplace. They say, "Oh, I see apples. אני אוכל מן. Let me תטעום תפוח. Let me taste an apple." כן? אבל לא צריך, כי המן can taste an apple. But he wanted to taste the real apple. בוא נגיד, כאילו. עכשיו, מה אתה נותן לגוי? Why would you pay the goy? Silver and gold. The diamonds. No, he did not have to. Exactly. No, normally they didn't have to. They didn't have to. Now, let's see. Hashem wants to prove a point. My point. Hashem wants to prove a point. אתה יודע, כל המשכן הזה, זה בזכות משה רבנו. This משכן is standing. Sometimes, there is people that everything depends on them, but people don't see it. People don't understand it. I'll give you an example. 100 years ago, in the time of the Chafetz Chaim, right, in his city, Radin, right, he wanted to build a hospital. You know, for a hospital, you need a lot of money. Because he said there was no good hospital in the city. שבוע היה רב, אבל הוא ראה שזה מאוד נחוץ בית חולים. It was very necessary to have a hospital. אז הוא קרא לכל העשירים. He called all the rich people, and he told them, listen, it's very necessary to have a hospital, to have doctors. This is one of the 10 things. The Rambam אומר, if in a city there's no doctor, you cannot live in the city. זה מאוד חשוב שיהיה רופא בעיר. כן? There's 10 things that you must have in a city. Doctor is one of them. So the Chafetz Chaim started to collect money to build a hospital. זה הרבה כסף. Baruch Hashem, he was able to speak with few people, rich people. They donated the money. So they made like a parlor meeting, like they get it together, and וכמה אתה נותן, how much you give, bring the money. החפץ חיים הביא לגלה הזאת, to this gala, he brought all the students of yeshiva. So the rich people, when they came and they saw the yeshiva boys, it says, what are they going to give? So one of the rich people, היה כזה arrogant, he donated 10 beds. He donated 10 beds to the hospital. כאילו בזמנו זה היה הרבה, it was a lot of money, 10 beds. כן. אז הוא אמר לו, הוא told the חפץ חיים, תגיד לי, your students, how many beds they gave donation? Like בג'וק, כאילו צוחק עליו. You want זלזל. So the rabbi told them, no, they, with their study, they make sure there's no one going to be lying on the bed that you're going to donate. The beds that you're going to donate, there's no one going to be lying on because they are the one. כאילו אתה מזלזל בבן אדם, you make fun of a person, you don't appreciate a person, but you don't understand that the world is standing on him. So in the Gemara, there was a rabbi called Rabbi Hanina ben Dosa. Rabbi Hanina ben Dosa, he was a poor man. מסכן, לא היה לו מה לאכול the whole week. כל השבוע, the whole week he was fasting. לא היה לו מה לאכול. מה הוא אוכל ביום שישי, Friday? He would take חרוב, boxer, he would smash it, make marmalade out of, you know what's boxer? They like the black things. חרוב, boxers. No? כן, נביא לך. ט"ו בשבט, carob, called boxer. Yeah, carob. שחור הזה, כמו בננה, שחורה, יבשה. Oh, they say, you know what somebody told me? Really, when you buy it, they are hard like a rock. Somebody told me in LA, Los Angeles, they're big and soft. Because they become hard. But if you go to LA, they're big and soft. Like really soft. בקיצור, אבל גם הגמרא אומרת, זה לא טוב לה, it's not good for the stomach, it's very hard. בקיצור, הוא לא היה לו מה לאכול. So the rabbi, he collected from one of the trees a little bit of boxer, made marmalade out of the karub, and he used to eat a spoon of it ערב שבת. זה היה ארוחה של שבת. This is what he ate for Shabbat. The Gemara says, זה היה עני, he was so poor, אבל כל העולם, the whole world, from Israel till China, to Australia, to Japan, to הודו, כל העולם בזכותו, עומד עליו. Everybody, מי שיש לו פרנסה, whoever has livelihood in the world, is thanks to him. What does it mean? אז הראש ישיבה שלנו, הרב מרדכי ויינברג זצ"ל, הסביר לנו פעם ככה, רבי חנן בן דוסה was poor, נכון? He was poor. But he needed the tunic. היה לו tunic, היה לו sandals? כן. היה לו כובע כיפה? כן. How much does it take to make a tunic? It takes farmers to plant cotton. אז יש לך שם hundreds of farmers planting cotton in the field. It takes another 100 people to come and to collect the cotton. It takes 100 and 200 and 300 people to make out of the cotton chutim, make string, to wave it. Then the process of making it into a thing. Then to bring it into stores. Then to sell it. You know how many thousands of people work just for one tunic? How many people work for sandals? You need an animal, you need a cow, you need to take off the thing. Just think, one rabbi said, just think, your coffee that you drink in the morning, you know how many thousands and thousands of people worked for your one cup of coffee? תחשוב, you know, in Argentina, Brazil, all those countries where they have the good coffee, right? Colombia, right? South America. Did you ever see a field, an orchard of coffee? It's like acres and acres of that, right? The workers over there, they cost $1 a day, not even $1 a month. That's why in the coffee now they say it's protected, you know, they're watching over, there shouldn't be abuse of people. Thousands of people work the whole day in the sun to collect those. Thousands of people, first of all, Anashim should plant the trees. Thousands of people to collect it. Once it's collected, you need the masayot, you need the trucks. But to make the trucks, you need a company to make the trucks. You need a company to make the wheels of the trucks, the things. You need a company, you need drivers. All those people, they come and they pick up the thing. They bring into a big mif'al, into a big factory. In the factory, kama meot anashim ovdim to, do you ever see what they do with the beans? They select the beans. Dark, less dark, medium, good beans, bad beans. You know, kama anashim the whole day. Then you need machinery to make the coffee out of it. Then you need machinery to put it into glass jars or plastic jars or paper jars. Then you need machinery to bring it to the stores. Then the stores, how many stores all over America? And you wake up in the morning, you have the jar on your counter, you take a bit of coffee, this, you cannot start your day without it, you put hot water, shtabach shemo. כמה אתה צריך להודות לשם? When you say שהכל נהיה בדברו, כמה כוונה, שכל יום דורות, למה? תחשוב, הקדוש ברוך הוא, he moved the whole world for you. He moved thousands and thousands of people that you can have on your counter a box of coffee. תחשוב כמה נכנס בקופי הזה, how much work. אומרת הגמרא, רבי חנינא בן דוסה, you know he moved the whole, Hashem moved the whole world for him to have just a tunic and sandals and a kippah, and he ate only boxer. He ate only boxer from Yom Shishi, fasting all week. וכל העולם כולו, the whole economy of the world, working just for him. אבל הוא מסכן. So מי שיראה אותו יגיד, מה זה? This guy, rabbi, study Torah. Hey, Habibi, this rabbi studying Torah, the whole world economy standing on him. So sometimes there's people in this world that the world maintains on them, standing on them, and we don't appreciate them. Okay? Just take your wife in the house. She leaves you with the kids. Just half an hour, 45 minutes. How many phone calls? How do I change the diaper? What do I give the little one to eat? Oh, this one he broke the camera. What? Where are you? Come already. I cannot take 45 minutes. Miss Kenna, she's all day with the kids. She's raising them, you know. How much you appreciate the house is standing on your wife. מה זה נקרא בעברית? עקרת הבית, הם הבנים שמחה. דוד המלך says, she is the pillar of the house. הם הבנים, she is the mother of your children. She takes, some people don't appreciate. They talk to their wives like she's a piece of garbage. Why the house is a mess? Why? Come stay with the kids. We will see a mess what they do. Why there's no supper tonight? She didn't feel good. You know, she had to take care of the kids. She didn't feel. Rashim don't appreciate what you have. Certain things in the world stand on certain people, right? Even your workers, you know. Baruch Hashem, you have a big factory, but you know, you don't know nothing. Sometimes the boss doesn't know nothing. The boss just knows to count the money. But certain workers, they work all day, they work hard for their boss, you know. When they come in the morning, okay, why did you do this? Why is like this? Good morning, how are you? You should have a good day, you know. The store is standing on those people. The people, those are people who are standing behind the cash. Be nice to them. So that's Hashem is telling them, you know, you build a Mishkan, you made donations, gold, copper. אבל תדעו לכם, העולם עומד על משה רבנו. You will not be able to stand up the Mishkan if Moshe Rabbeinu doesn't put his hand. He takes a Moshe Rabbeinu, so they build, they did, אבל משה רבנו שם את המשכן לבד. אז אומר משה רבנו, Rashi brings down, says, there were so many hundreds of people, they were not able to put the משכן. How am I going to do it myself? says הקדוש ברוך הוא אמר לו, עסוק בידך, נראה כמקימו. Make as if. תעשה כאילו. Make as if you're putting it up. just תשים את היד על הקרש, ופתאום הקרש יעמוד, וואו, משה רבנו is so great. אני אעזור לך, I'm going to help you, משה, אתה לא תוכל, הם לא יכולים, they couldn't, there were hundreds of people, they couldn't. You cannot either, human wise, you cannot. אבל אני רוצה שיראו, I want people to see, עשה עשית, בזכותך. אז היה שם את היד על הקרש, פתאום הקרש, בום, עומד. The second one, בום. הקים את המשכן, less than an hour, like putting a סוכה להבדיל. כן, הוא שם סוכה, he put the סוכה up, you know, those pop-up סוכה, you know, they put it, טק טק, הוא שם הכל, מיריות בזה. אומר לו השם, אתה נראה כמקימו, והוא נזקף וקם מאליו, וזהו שנאמר, this is what the pasuk says, הוא קם המשכן, הוא קם מאליו. The משכן stood by itself, מעצמו. But it looked like, for the people, when they saw it on the side, it looks like משה, ויקים משה את המשכן. As if, right? אז להגיד לזה רבי תנחומה, to tell you, this is a lesson that in life, your workers, your wife, your workers, certain rabbis, certain talmidim, the world is standing on them, and we should learn to appreciate. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן.